yet another unhinged book shopping vlog.
And I quote, I'm about to go crazy in this store.
We just have zero chill. But I love watching the growth of my reading journey because I'm getting so many nonfiction books in this video. And I used to think that I hated nonfiction. Like, I definitely only read fiction, primarily YA fiction, for the first, probably from like probably until I was like 26. And then I got really sad because then I stopped liking YA and was like, I've literally hit, like, I thought that I would never hit that point of not enjoying YA or feeling like it was too young of a story for me. And I hit that point at like 26. I just no longer, I was like, I don't want to read about 16-year-olds falling in love anymore. I feel like if I start sprinkling it back in, I needed a break because that's literally all I read. But if I start sprinkling it back in, I will re-enjoy them, at least like some. But that pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I started my podcast with my older sister called Blood and Business. I've talked about it so many times on my channel, but it is an investigative historical podcast that is a very like drama, true crime. It's all true stories. So we do a lot of our research through reading autobiographies, biographies, memoirs, and we love getting them at McKay's, which is where we went in this video. So anyways, that got me into reading a lot of nonfiction. If you have not dabbled in nonfiction yet, I encourage you to do so.
You're gonna leave that book in here because we're gonna get a new book. Cheers. You want my coffee? Can you say book? Store. Book? Store. So what do you have? DVDs, books, and a thing of records. The literal train of cars that we've got right now. Dude, I want a book on the love languages. See, Bethany, but I'm not sure if we just already have it.
America is just typewriter. Like, they have all different fonts for these chicken soups. And it's typewriter.
Yeah. I added the typewriter. There's just something about it that looks cheap. Anyways, Cassie just said, literally, and I quote, I'm about to go crazy in this store. Starts grabbing Tony Robbins' book. I already grabbed a
because normally we're like, okay, we're looking at biographies, we're looking at kids stuff. And today I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at
whatever the
card
we want. The freaking self-help section. Oh yeah, we need to look for more John Piper. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. all these books that I've been like, oh, I kind of want to get that. I need to go look for them.
And she's a speed reader now, so she can go through all of that and then give me cliff notes while I read my fantasy.
Although you're giving me screenshots as well.
True. Today must be a really good day for sibling stories because look, what is this? 5 Sisters, the Langhorns of Virginia. I've never seen, it's so hard to find sibling books that are like not, I don't know, the Kennedys, honestly. Literally, the Kennedys have an entire section, and then other than that, there's like one about the Bushes, and that's like kind of it.
Season 2 was an entire years-long investigation on the Kennedy family, which we had absolutely no clue going into it that that's what it was going to be. We knew very little about John Fitzgerald Kennedy, our president. I knew about Marilyn Monroe. I knew a little bit about Jackie O. Had absolutely no clue that my life was about to be shattered into a million pieces and then pieced back together in a completely new way. But anyways, on this trip to McKay's, we picked up some like fringe biographies and memoirs. Just so many cool people. Like, how are we living the same life? Like, how are we on the same planet? Like, what am I doing wrong? Because I'm not doing what you're doing. You know what I mean?
The author of the bestseller White Mischief tells the story of the beautiful Langhorne sisters who lived at the pinnacle of high and powerful society from the end of the Civil War through the Second World War. Making their way across 2 continents, they left in their wakes rich husbands, fame, adoration, and scandal. And then too many freaking fond memories. I could cry. Also, the icon. Forever. And then this. I love these colors. Doris Kearns Goodwin, she had a bunch of Kennedy information that I pulled from. Oh, wow. Yeah. There's a few of the historian authors that like specialize in keep coming up. Yeah. I saw another Lincoln book that looked at that epic. Last Empress. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we haven't even thought about doing like a dynasty. Yeah, an Asian dynasty. I wanna see if it would have. There's Kick by Barbara Leeming. I know I have that book. Birth of Modern China. That would be freaking interesting. Fascinating. Wow, that would be another like full season though, you know what I mean?
Listen to this.
The world bending that you have to do, or
Yeah.
the world building.
English servants wanted to kill him because he was a Christian, quote, striving to secure the good government for China. And on the first page that I opened,
Whoa.
all
Murder.
the drama.
Murder in
Christian.
KFN 15.
China murder. Oh man, you know it's a lot whenever look. The freaking catalog of people is multiple pages. So I'm not gonna do this.
My gosh. Again with this is why Cassie rewrites these things.
Yeah, exactly.
And remind me why we here. Cassie just has to pull it out.
Shake off the dust.
Shake off the dust. Truly go through an 18-step rigorous process. Freaking speaking of, big sister, little sister, red sister. Okay, sold. I told Cassie I had already looked in this section, and
you didn't get this?
or that. Is that the same one?
No, it's not the same. And
We need
excited
it.
about this.
And we know that we're doing this
ASAP.
season 3. Wow, wild. A, saying season 3, and B, what is our luck today? Like,
know.
I'm actually confused. We have not had this good of a
It's because we haven't been in a couple months.
to this location.
Yeah.
It's called The Adams Chronicles. It looks a little, but it's about John Adams, John Quincy Adams, his son, and then the brothers John Quincy Adams II, Charles Francis Jr., Henry, and Brooks Adams. But I don't know if it's like an interesting take on them, you know? Like it kind of looks boring. But they have 2 PBS series based on this guy's research.
Okay, then get it. Because I loved the, I think it was just maybe called Adams. And it was a PBS series.
Yeah,
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was really good. The guy who wrote this served as the librarian of the Library of Congress from 75 to 87. Are you kidding?
I got so excited. And I literally gasped on this aisle by myself. Because look. I just saw. And I was like, but it's just a book on child stars in general, so they're just one of. And it's like, where are they now? I'm looking for information for you guys. I am. Everyone
Our
asked.
most requested
Is
well,
the royal family,
yeah, I was gonna say, is this situation
And-
right here.
the Olsons.
Excuse me. Who are you? John Foster Dulles, Island Dulles, and their secret world war. What? During the 1950s, when the Cold War was at its peak, 2 immensely powerful brothers led the United States into a series of foreign adventures whose effects are still shaking the world. John Foster Dulles was Secretary of State, while his brother, Alan Dulles, or Dulles, I don't know yet, we will figure that out, was director of the CIA. Whoa. The brothers launched violent campaigns against foreign leaders they saw as threats. Their campaigns led to the Vietnam War.
What? The crud.
There are so many cool stories about such iconic, significant people. Like, if there's a book written about you, if there are several books written about you, you're probably a sick person to learn about. Like, I want to know what you did. I want to know how you did it. I want to know the people that surrounded you in your everyday life. What was your family like? What was your upbringing like? What was your daily routine like? Like, I just think I'm so curious about that kind of stuff. We ended up making an entire podcast about it.
And I thought I saw another book around here. Where was it? Oh, is Catherine the Great? Like, I'm sorry, do you have siblings? Excuse me. Are you an only child? I feel like no one back then was an only child. You know?
Yeah.
And there are some pretty freaking cool looking books over here of Catherine the Great.
This is the royal family one I got. So I'm thinking that we'll do Margaret and, what's her name?
Princess Margaret and Queen Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Cassie's like, we don't care about the main lady. We care about the sister, okay? I have heard that she is the more interesting sister.
I've heard.
A lot like Lee with Jackie.
So we'll do them, their grandparents, and then we'll do the brothers.
The brothers. Which I'm a little bit, like, I'm already kind of sad. Like, I feel like they don't have a good relationship.
No.
Ugh.
No.
Tragedy strikes again in the world of siblings.
It's
Brutal.
tough to come out of there, okay?
No judgment, because wow, who could ever? We just weren't built for it. We also were not built for this. Baby Angel, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It's just so beyond sad.
Has anyone read this book? I'm interested in it. It looks so good.
Crying in H Mart?
This is a popular
Yeah, it is a very popular book.
I've always been intrigued.
What's it about? I have no even clue.
But I don't know, it just looks so intriguing to
Yeah, it does. Definitely. Also, here it is, The Infamous Goddess by Anthony Summers.
I saw it.
It's as epic as it looks. That's the one. Oh my god.
I heard. Well, he had been coming down here since the 50s.
Marilyn is dead.
He told me that Bobby Kennedy had broken off the affair with Marilyn and that she was hysterical and calling the White House and the Justice Department and Hyannisport, insisting that Bobby get in touch with her, and that the Department of Justice had called Bobby in San Francisco and told him, "You'd better get your ass down to LA because she's out of control."
The Kennedys started visiting Los Angeles for a very particular reason, beginning in the 1950s. Happy birthday to you.
Find out where Bobby Kennedy was that weekend.
What really has me scared is all the strange clicks I've been hearing on my phone lately.
Miss Marilyn Monroe.
It's hard to know where to start if you don't start with the truth. Marilyn Monroe.
So was it Bobby or was it Jack?
Well, both.
Actually, a brilliant idea to. I was putting my ID up. I never get my wallet. Like ever. And I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with Marilyn Monroe. So I said, Cassie, we've got to put these inside all of the Kennedy books and all of the like monarchy books, all of the books that would pertain to these, and get more listeners, a letter. Yeah. What are we doing with our lives? And Audrey we were doing the quintessential sibling thing of like, no, that was my idea first. I said that like 3 months ago. No, I said that like a year ago. I really do think it was her idea, but why did we not execute it? And it was my idea the second time, so who really gets the credit here?
I know, this is what it's
Look at that long line.
By George.
Jackie Ethel and Joan by J. Randy Taraborelli. But someone asked if Taraborelli was a reliable source. Do you see that?
No.
We need to film something about that.
Okay.
Because yes.
Yeah. Wow, that was freaking. Why did we not do that so long ago?
Immediately I see the word sisters. And I've never heard of 3 women who ignited American romanticism. It's called The Peabody Sisters, finalists for a Pulitzer Prize. Gripping, eminently readable, a thrilling window onto their intellectual and romantic rivalries, said Vogue.
They are real sisters?
Yeah, it's a vivid and nuanced psychological portrait of a sisterhood rife with shifting loyalties, yet founded on enduring affection. That last sentence got me. It's a very, very dark cover, might I add.
Yeah, I saw that. That's sick.
Okay, so something like this, Cassie, I just don't know what to do with it. It looks like a self-published book, you know? But it's about twin brothers. And
so yeah, I get it.
It kind of looks fascinating, but
I can
also
pull stuff out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna rewrite it.
It says these twin boys were not outstanding ones, except as their unusual energy and their intense interest in nature and exploring what lay beyond the hills of their farm home, especially the country they visualized in the West with its mountains, streams, and desert lands.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely want that.
You just gotta love history. You just have to. A story about twins? Sure, I'll take it. We still need to find that one story about the twins that would swap out for each other in prison and
what
in the military. Wild times. Oh, Annie Oakley. If only she had a sister. Oh my gosh, what did we figure out? That he had a brother. We were like, what? Something about the Wild West. Remember? I found this. I didn't know if we already had this. Nope. Clint Hill. We had a lot of quotes from But I just found them on documentaries.
So I don't know if we want to do like a mini-sode series of like the ties between the different presidents or like behind the scenes. Immediately. Both of them. I just saw this photo for the first time. Like I don't even know when. Someone sent me a link or something.
Are they doing Looking at Home Video?
Wait, when did this come out? Is this kind of new?
2016.
I had never seen this cover before, so I wanted to show you.
Oh my gosh, Josh, that's so awesome. I love that photo.
I love that photo.
So, chilling.
Devastating.
Yeah. We're like, we love that photo. It's just disgusting.
I think that I almost get more of that like full body chill feeling from nonfiction because it's real and it's that much more mind blowing. I think part of my brain like isn't fully bought into fiction sometimes and is like, well, this is a fake story. But when it's true, you're like, no, straight up, this actually happened.
Crazy that every photo I know every single story, like literally every photo. I know exactly what they're doing and what happened there. It's so cool. Siblings. I'm pretty sure this is Hyam. Shall we do them? Just jogged my memory because I saw this book called Jesse James, Last Rebel of the Civil War.
It was Jesse
James. We found a book about him and his brother, and I hadn't even. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm getting this. So, first, stunning. Second, it's Link. Third,
it's Old English script.
And the Bible.
Oh, it is? Let me see.
That one's 2 Samuel, and this one's Proverbs 1.
Well, she got some of Isaiah, but you know, he went to.
It might be in here somewhere because that's the beginning.
We need to go back and look at the exact quote that he kept in his pocket.
Yeah,
because I want to memorize.
It's basically about.
But if
whatever
you
my
need,
job is, whatever justice needs to be done, I'm willing
and I'm ready.
Yeah, whatever God's assignment for me is. Something.
I've tried to Google it before, can't find it. You guys, it's too deep of a cut, truly.
What? Because you don't know the right words.
What piece of paper did
like,
JFK keep in his pocket? That was a quote from Abraham Lincoln. Nothing comes up.
Okay, I'll find it.
Well,
you shouldn't have been Googling. You should have been, searching on our Google Docs.
I just didn't know what. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I was like, what episode do I go to and listen through?
No. I know. You're saying main episode.
Yes.
Yes, I know. I
It's in a
just
script.
am understanding that now. Okay, are you going to the Christian books or kids books, or you're just staying here?
I want to read everything. Look at this. The Fall of the Vanderbilts. It's called Fortune's Children. Okay, but also, this is so nerdy, but I've seen this book a lot of places.
Walt Disney World.
All the little backside
Secrets.
stories. Like if you
Yeah.
read this and then you go through Walt Disney World or Disneyland, and you could just like spot like little things like, I know the backstory to that.
Ooh, a good media
it.
recommendation. Tell them.
Okay, if you love the magic of Disney and you love the parks specifically, not like, they don't really talk about the movies ever.
No.
It's the parks. If you want to just like get the vibes of being at a Disney park all the time in your life, watch Tyler Braun's channel, and then also Jessica Braun. They do like vlogs and stuff, and he's a Disney travel agent, and they also have like really good cozy home vlogs too. Like they make a lot of really good recipes and breads and
Bookish
it's
stuff.
just so yeah, they are like huge learners and just like fans of life. But there's a ton of Disney parks. They go like literally every 2 months. But look.
Oh, wow. We need to show Audrey that.
Yeah, I'm gonna show her, and I already got her this one.
Yep, Tolkien and C.S. Lewis.
His friendship with C.S. Lewis and the founding of the Inklings group. Got 3.9, so
Pretty good. Audrey, immediately you ask her, or you show her a book immediately. What's the good reads on it?
It's beautiful, and it's one of your favorite authors.
That
What
is
are you
the
doing?
most, that's
Hello?
the most
Audrey's like, let me check it.
Tolkien photo I've ever seen in my life.
Basically in a hospital.
He's basically in Audrey.
But we really
Meanwhile, yeah, that's Cassie and Audrey in a nutshell.
What?
And I have 0 books for myself, but that's fine.
what in the world?
The Hidden Secrets of Disney World. Just insert Kindle here.
Help me
That is our personalities.
Someone
Legit. Cassie's got full-on nerd, magic Disney children vibes. Audrey is anything Lord of the Rings and like full geek. And I am, if I can't read it on my Kindle, I'm not reading it.
Speaking of, I'm going to the children's section. Okay?
About Lincoln and the Irish. Is this about John Fitzgerald Kennedy's family?
It could be, dude. Also, that Gettysburg book looks sick. See, that's what the Disney thing is one side of me, and this is one side of me.
But we need to come up with, we need our own Inklings.
Wait, oh
name.
my gosh, yes, Audrey.
And me and Audrey are trying to make our, so Cassie loves this movie called Spotlight, and
I
me
need
and
you
Audrey
to-
love it too, and we're trying to make the basement.
I don't love it. It's my top
My
3
bread
favorite
and
movies
butter.
ever. And I've watched it 12 times.
We need to watch it again.
Last year, or 2 years ago for my birthday.
Yeah,
watched it.
2 years ago.
Got Starbucks Krispy Kreme donuts and watched Spotlight.
That was when just me, Mac, and Cassie lived here.
Yep. Junior reading first grader boss of what?
No, you've bought a couple. You've bought several, like a lot, kind of.
Junior B?
How cute. I love these covers. Mom, why did you take us to the library so much as a kid? I've never asked you this.
There was nothing else to do in Moscow. I don't
And
know.
you know how like important reading was because you taught us to read before kindergarten.
Yeah, was it you or was it Dad that kind of pushed
Well,
that?
that's what I was gonna say. I don't know because we both started the love of reading like in college,
Uh-huh.
but I don't remember like having that sit down going. We have to.
This
teach
is
them
important.
to read.
And yeah, do you remember how old we were?
Yeah, it was before pre-K.
Yeah, like 3.5.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're looking at
All the
Christian books and devotionals right now.
Yes. There's like
A
Charles called
Spurgeon.
yeah, Morning and Evening or something.
Oh,
like
you
that.
even saw the title? I thought that you were just like,
No, it's
don't
that,
know, they're
and
describing
then
the book.
so then she showed it, and then the Miller fam also showed it in the freaking vlog recently. Yes.
what?
I don't know if it's
new?
a new or if it's just like a classic and everyone's going back to the basics.
Yeah.
You know. But I want to know which from these I want as well.
Also, I've heard of this Louis Giglio. Haven't you?
Yeah, the name, yeah, but I don't know that book.
This
This is
fish, but out the
interesting.
bones.
Accidental Saints, Finding God in All the Wrong People, and it's like a
Like the Kennedys?
no, worse, but yes. Just like just good experience. Like I didn't get to live that life, so let me read about it. You know?
Yeah.
And then this, look, Miracle in Shreveport, but it's brothers. A memoir of baseball, fatherhood, and the stadium that launched a dream. David and Joseph. Wow.
Wait, is that father and son or is it brothers?
No.
Twin boys.
The photo is boys.
Twin
yeah,
boys.
brothers. I don't know if you've looked into it, but since you've been liking her.
We own that book.
Oh, okay. You see your hand, Jesse. Say beep, 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 beep. Oh, sorry. We made it. Out alive.
Did you get my card?
I did.
Where?
In a bag, in a sack. It's right here. I know it's in this one.
It's in a sack.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you. Give me a little face.
Okay, yeah. Cassie, before I pushed record, was like, I cannot walk into that store and not spend $200. And it's cool because books are freaking expensive. So if you go to Barnes & Noble, you can spend $200 and only get like 5 books. You walk in this place, you walk out with, I mean, you saw the bags that we carried. So it's definitely, I feel like it.
We have built an entire library within 6 months.
Yeah. Exactly. Kids books, work, like lifestyle books, biographies, memoirs, all the things. Spiritual, devotionals. It's pretty incredible. And what better to spend your money on? Also, some of the books that are like literally, there are 25-cent books, there are 10-cent books. I think I've seen a 5-cent book there. You can cut out pages and use them for like scrapbooking. Audrey has a really cute book journal. I'll have her show you. And
got a Madeline book to do that with.
Yeah, we got a Madeline book. We got actually 2. Cassie gave them to me for Christmas. And they're like these massive hardback books. One of them I'm just going to keep as a book, and then one of them I'm going to cut the pages out and frame them, use them for crafts. It's just like the best way to, I don't know, be able to, it like gives you freedom and permission to annotate your books, color on them, cut them up, let the kids play with them, and it's like not a big deal because you didn't spend $25 on a children's book. So, well, that was fun. I hope you also enjoyed. Let me know what other kind of book shopping or like bookish vlogs you want to see. I want to go to Barnes & Noble again soon because that's where I like to get all my like new releases and fiction, and I like to go to McKay's for the like classics, spirituality, history, more of my nonfiction picks. So let me know if you would like to see that as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!